Let me hear it, yo. Where my people's at? I like that. Bang on your chest if you the best. We be number one, ain't nothing else. Diamonds on my head, let the crown tell it. Make way, man, let me do my do. K-I-I-N-G. We the crown jewels, we don't deal with no fools, yo. K-I-I-N-G. Next on deck, dedicated to the queens, go Q-U-E-E-N. And just in case you ain't heard me, I'ma say it again, it go Q-U-E-E-N. We give a toast to the most because the rain never ends. Yeah, a little louder. I like that, go. Yo, louder. Let's go.
Hello. Hello. Hi, everyone. Good evening. It's nice to be back. It's been a little bit since I've been on the Twitch show. Missed our ARL extra innings last month, so I've been missing you guys. Excited to chat with the chat this evening and play some games. But we are live a little earlier than normal, so we can talk about a few things. I'm Luke. I'm one of the ARL program directors. This is the Arizona Robotics League Twitch channel. The Arizona Robotics League, as you all know, is a series of off-season events that we run from May to October, culminating in a champion, and it is almost that time. Very excited. This is my favorite time of year. Last qualifier, then the Alliance selection, and then our ARL Championship in October. So it's good to see all of you again. Hello, hello. I have some exciting announcements to talk about in the 10 minutes prior to our game show. But real quick, I just wanted to touch on a couple things. Number one, social media. If you're not following us on our Instagram and you haven't joined the Discord, I suggest you do so. The Instagram and the Discord is where you're going to get the most up-to-date updates on our ARL Championship rankings, and the most up-to-date information, period. The ARL Discord is also a great place to connect with your teams, your fellow teams, or your peers, ask questions, I don't know, tips and tricks, all of the above. There's a lot of great conversation in there, particularly shout out today. If you go look in the grants and fundraisers channel in the ARL Discord, if you haven't looked at that yet, there's a lot of really great stuff that was posted in there today. So if you're not in the ARL Discord, I would suggest joining that. And then if you're not following us or subscribed to our YouTube, I would do that too. So the YouTube is going to be where all of our match videos get uploaded first. And if you don't want to wait for them to link to the Blue Alliance, that is where you're going to find all of our match videos as fast as possible. So they're all, and past episodes of both the prediction show and our extra inning show. So yeah, hope to see you guys online. All right, so real quick, just because it's probably the elephant in the room type thing. If you haven't heard, or your lead mentor 1 or 2 haven't let your team know, there was an email sent out this morning from Arizona FRC to all lead mentors of teams in Arizona, basically informing us of a couple things. Number one, there is no Arizona State Championship in 2025. And number two, there is only one Arizona Regional next year in Flagstaff, and that will be week 2. So in that email, there's suggestions on other regionals that are within kind of striking distance of Phoenix or Arizona. So maybe look into those regionals. But that's the point of the email. What I would like to take a second to do here is just clarify a few things, because unfortunately there was maybe a little bit of miscommunication with Arizona FRC, and not all the information regarding ARL in that email is accurate. So I just want to clear that up now. If you're in our ARL Discord, you may have seen as of just 30 minutes ago, about 25 minutes ago, I posted kind of what I'm going to go over now in the announcements channel. So I'm not going to touch on it completely. So if you're in the Discord, you can go read kind of in more breakdown what I'm going to talk about. And I promise I won't spend too much time chatting about it. But I am interested, while I talk here, and just throughout the show, if you're looking to go to another regional, where are you looking to go? What regionals are within striking distance? And I do also just want to say real quick that if you are worried about how to still compete, right? If you're worried about what regional can we go to? Can we go out of district? What if we can't go out of district? That kind of thing. The ARL Discord is a great place to kind of interact with your community, right? And we can help each other. So, and there's not a more direct way to interact with our awesome community than the ARL Discord. So don't be afraid to post your concerns or your worries, or maybe a specific situation you need advice about. It'll be more direct to Arizona than like Chief Delphi, and everybody in there is willing to help all the time. So I suggest that place for that. So real quick, I just want to say that we appreciate how hard at Arizona Robotics League, right? Everyone who works with ARL appreciates how hard it is to put together events. Right? It's not an easy thing to do. It takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of effort, and there's a lot of moving parts and a lot of people. So my goal in the next couple minutes is really to just clarify a few things, not to point fingers or anything. Okay. So just a couple right off the bat. Arizona FRC is not the Arizona Robotics League. Arizona Robotics League is not Arizona FRC. Arizona FRC is a awesome sponsor of Arizona Robotics League, right? They pay for, they have been helping us pay for the field shipping to and from, FRC headquarters or Houston to here. But we are not the same entity. And so I just don't want, just because those events might be canceled or, whatever, ARL is separate, we are still operating in our own, we have our own group. Okay. The big things. We had offered originally, back when we originally heard that there wasn't going to be a state championship. We had offered to host the state championship at Cactus High School as ARL. Right? If we host events as ARL, then we kind of can skirt some of the district stuff because that's what we do for ARL. Like they let us do things because 498 is the host team and the for ARL's tied to 498, so we can get things off the ground pretty fast. So we had originally offered back in August. That didn't end up happening, and so immediately we had turned our attention to what can we do in the future. Two things. What can we do right now for teams, and what can we do in the future for the state championship? So in the immediacy, we had suggested, and the plans were put in place, we had drafted a team update that should the state championship be canceled, teams that had qualified for the state championship would only have to attend one ARL qualifier in order to qualify for the ARL championship, right? Remember, you have to go to 2 qualifiers to qualify or to be able to be picked at the Alliance selection. So, so the plan was to, because there are some teams that just go to the state championship and they haven't come to ARL, and we wanted to give opportunity for those teams to still come to ARL, right? Because like you might not want to come if you can't qualify for the championship anyway. So we had that team update all drafted. It was ready to go out. We were just waiting on the official announcement. Unfortunately, the official announcement, as we're talking about right now, didn't come out to today. And at this point, we are at capacity, basically. All of the teams have confirmed. And it's 2 days to the events. We can't really team update now. So I feel really bad about that. I wish we could have gotten it out last week when we had it drafted. And then number 2, state championship going forward. We had suggested that maybe it would be good for the state championship to move back to May, where it was the very first state championship was in May, right? This way, the students that, right, you guys, if you're seniors in the spring, by the time you get to the fall, some of your seniors might be gone, right? And it's a whole new team basically by then. And we had also offered that ARL, as long as ARL could run the event, right, we'd be more than happy to host, right, which means hosting it at Cactus High School. So what I would like to affirm today, which is not the same as what's in the email, there is no confirmed 2026 state championship in May at Cactus High School. We haven't booked the dates. We haven't done anything. Okay, so we are happy to work with Arizona First in the next few weeks or month and get that rolling, and we'll see what comes out. But as of right now, nothing is set in stone. Nothing is concrete, right? Number 2, there is no announcement about the fact that there won't be an ARL qualifier in May. The ARL season is the same, right? Like we haven't changed anything, and it won't be an invitational. It's not a kickoff to the ARL season. The ARL events will always be anybody who wants to come play with the robot, regardless if it's like 2 students and they built like a kitbot chassis. As long as we are under capacity, it's open. Not an invitational, no qualification required from the season. Okay, so it's a separate entity from the state championship if that were to come about. Okay, so it's just that you could read further, in a much more detailed way, a timeline of events, and a better breakdown of what I'm saying right now in the Discord. It's in the announcements channel. I tagged everyone, so if you're in our Discord, you probably got a little blip. I'll just reread the very last paragraph here because I think it sums everything up really nicely, right? We don't have any plans to change the delivery of Arizona Robotics League, right? They're not invitationals, and it's open to everyone. And then, if you've been part of ARL in the past, or at least for the past few years, you know that I'm very upfront with team updates immediately in the Discord, and then I'm usually online that evening for a show to discuss the team updates. If there's ever a season-changing team update, it will be out well in advance and as fast as possible. Okay? Correct. I'm looking at the chat. That is correct. I wouldn't. Yeah, the There is no official, that's where, right, I'm just trying to correct some information. There is no official state championship at Cactus High School hosted by ARL in May 2026. No. As of right now. Okay? That's what we're trying to correct. Right? I don't want there to be any stream of miscommunication. Now, if as soon as there is news to share about that, we will share it, right? And then you'll know, right, that is real. Right at the moment, it's not. Okay? So, there is no state championship in 2025. You're right. Yeah, it is still tentative for 2026. Okay? All right? Okay, so I'm just going to... and I would like to say, just real quick, from the program director's heart, basically, ARL would not be what we are without the community, right? When we started in 2022, it was an experiment. It was like, I think, we believed that if we planned this and we put in this effort and we made this thing, that the teams would respond, right? And the teams would have to respond in order for it to continue. And year after year, we're growing. And year after year, our community is growing. And our year after year, our volunteer pool is growing. And the response, of positivity is growing. And so we wouldn't still be doing this. We wouldn't still be in this position if it weren't for you guys, if it weren't for the teams, if it weren't for you, the students, if it weren't for you, the mentors, if it weren't for our volunteers. So, we as ARL only operate because of the community. All right, so that's what I mean by, just reaffirming everyone that we are going to do our best, have done our best, and will continue to do our best to always put teams first. And so, as soon as there's something concrete, we will share it, okay? Right now, that's not concrete. You can read the full breakdown in the ARL Discord, okay? So, thank you all for letting me talk for a little bit. I have some way cooler announcements for you. Number one, I realized that we did not have an ARL extra innings last event, which means that our resident hotbot, Mr. Schroyer, Adam, did not get to come on and reveal our ARL August hotbot. So I would like to do that now. I don't have any visual queued up, so I'm just going to do my best to gas them up verbally. The hotbot. Well, actually, if you don't know what a hotbot is, that is doesn't have to be the best team at the event. Doesn't have to be a team that wins the event. It doesn't even have to be a team that does particularly well in total at the event, but it is a robot that Adam thinks has the potential to pop off. And I will just say, does anybody in chat remember the very first hotbot from this season in May? Anybody in chat? Proof is in the pudding with Adam's eye. 1165. That is exactly right. And who just won the ARL August qualifier? 1165. So, I gotta say, Mr. Schroyer, Adam, he can really pick them. The hotbot means something. It means something. So the hotbot for ARL September is a winner of the event, but as the fourth robot. But they played a lot of the games. It was from Tucson, Team 4183, the Bit Buckets. You are congratulations, number one, on winning the event. Number two, congratulations on being a hotbot. Adam felt that if you guys can, leapfrog some mechanical issues, you have a lot you can do on the field. So congratulations to 4183. Their elevator fell off at one point. They put it back on. They got picked. And they were a significant part of that alliance. So congratulations, 4183, on being the ARL August hotbot. I wonder who will be our ARL September hotbot. You'll have to tune in next Wednesday to find out. And also, I hope you are all tuning in next Wednesday because it's that time of the year again. It is time for the ARL Alliance selection. If you're new here, if this is your first ARL season, if you don't know ARL at all or how it works, our ARL Championship is a culmination of all of our qualifiers. Teams earn points based on how they do at the event, sort of like a district. After our final qualifier, September, we have the ARL Championship Alliance selection. So that'll be next Wednesday. It's in the ARL Discord events already. Next Wednesday, okay? ARL Championship Alliance selection. And if you're in the know, this time with even less technical difficulties than the last 3 years. We hope. Knock on wood real quick. We hope. Okay? So, small, I'm not going to jinx us. I'm not jinxing us. Small change for this year. If you look in the ARL Discord, there is a new channel. New channel in the ARL Discord. Okay? It is the, the ARL Alliance, it's in the category for, 2025 championship selection. And then it's the Alliance Representative channel. Okay? Previously, it's not going to have technical difficulties. It's not going to happen, chat. Previously, we needed you to email us your Alliance representative. I think it would be easier. We think it'd be easier if we had a channel for it on Discord. So, before 6:30 next Wednesday, we need a representative from all teams to be posted in that channel. Okay? Or 3 representatives. Sorry. I think it's we're doing 3 this year because it's just like it is on the real field. You can have a group of 3. Okay? And then we will give you the Alliance selection role. And then you can, on the day of, we can drag and drop and you can be in the right voice channels. Okay? Only 3 robots per Alliance. Regular snake draft up and down. If you do not have an Alliance representative present, you will automatically pick the next highest ranked team if you're a captain. You'll automatically accept because you're not there. Okie doke. So next Wednesday, ARL Championship Alliance selection, my favorite show of the year because it's always the most interesting. Be there or be square. And very finally, our last announcement before our awesome penultimate episode of the ARL Prediction Show. It is also that time of the year. Again, it's time for the merch drop. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 2025 ARL merch drop. We are very excited this year to partner with FRC Tees. If you haven't seen their Chief Delphi thread, they're a great new organization that is doing a lot to cut down on uniform or shirt costs for teams. So we have, you're reading that right, we have a new online store for this season. Follow the link in chat or use the QR code on the screen and you can go to that store right now. We are live. You can start ordering right now. Online checkout. You can select to pick up in person. You can pay to ship it wherever you want. Flat rate shipping. It's awesome, guys. Go check it out. You can see all the awesome designs from this year. Let's take a look. Why not? Bang. There's hoodies. Look at that. Look at that. There's hoodies. Bang. Greetings from the off-season. That's us. We're the off-season. These are all the teams that competed this year. And a stamp of Arizona because that's where we at. Okay? There's long sleeve options. The long sleeves will have this design on the back. And very finally, by popular demand, sticker packs are back. You can purchase your sticker packs online. Now, I would like to say that if you're purchasing a sticker pack through the FRC Tees website, you will have to pick those up in person. Okay? Because they are FRC Tees, not FRC stickers. So, they're not going to ship the stickers. They're just acting as a storefront for us with the stickers. So, you can get your set of 4 stickers at ARL Championship to pick up. Now, this is for ARL Championship. Make sure that's clear for everybody. ARL Championship pickup, not ARL September. You're not buying tonight, picking up on Saturday. Okay? ARL Championship. But, yeah, definitely go give this a look. Check out our merch from this season. The shirts are awesome. The designs are really cool. So, definitely go check them out. ARL merch drop. Coolio? All right, so where are we at? I'm going to leave this up on the screen for a second. We are going to transition now from my soapbox, 10 minutes, to the prediction show. I have a lot of people in the Twitch show right now, so I kind of want to go over what the prediction show is and what it means. Prediction show. We're going to play a bunch of games. It's more fun when you guys play in chat. That's number 1. Number 2, our contestants, of which I am one, I might almost be in last place, are playing for something. We are playing for you. Our host Izzy is going to tell us all about what we're playing for in just 3 minutes. Okay? So, without further ado, go buy some merch, number one. Number two, ARL Championship Alliance selection next week, Wednesday. Be there. And number three, I'm excited to see everybody on Saturday. Good luck to all the teams. And I'm going to transition now from ARL Program Director to ARL Prediction Show guest and resident third place guest, contestant. All right, without further ado, all right, Izzy, on to you.
Thank you, Luke. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to episode 5 of the ARL Prediction Show. It is our second to last show of the season. I am your host, Izzy. I'm joined today by Luke, Gatlin, Kinney, and Jonah. So this prediction show, our analysts are competing for some very special matches at the ARL Championship. So their points have been fixed to their position the entire ARL season. So that is what is at stake here. We definitely want chat to also play. We have not quite figured out a way to have you guys get points, but we will maybe figure that out next season. Last month we saw some great analysis and our first perfect win place show. So before we break down last month's show, we're going to look at the top 8 ARL Championship rankings heading into our last qualifier. So in first, we have 2403, who has won all 4 ARL qualifiers so far, and they have 110 championship points. In second, we have 498, who holds steady at 106. In third, we have 1165, who took home the win at last month's ARL. They have 85 points. In fourth, we have 2375, who put up a tough fight against the number 1 seeded alliance last month alongside 2478. In fifth, we have Hall of Fame team 2486 with 78 points. 2486. Did I say that right? I think so. In sixth, we have 2025 rookie team 10506 Crash Test Dummies with 67 points. And as of last month, our 7th and 8th team were B-Bots, but 4183 has dethroned the B-Bots to take 7th place with 64 points. And in 8th, we have 2375B. So that is our top 8 rankings heading into September. A big qualifier, big month, big implications, alliance selection next week. We'll see how these top 8 rankings shake up. But let's see how our analysts did in August. Remaining strong in first place by about 11 points, we have Gatlin. Gatlin picked up the place and the show in win place show. Scored an impressive 5 out of 6 points available in trivia. And got 3 points in each over-unders and name that AZ team. In second place, we have Kinney, who is stepping in for Shelby with 67 points. Despite only picking up 2 points from over-unders and 1 point from name that AZ team, Jessica, who filled in for Shelby last episode, nailed all 3 win place show picks. 10-11 to win, 498B to place, and 4183 to show. Shelby, or Jessica, or Kinney also got 4 of the 6 trivia questions correct, putting her at a total of 16 points for that last event and 67 points total. In third, we have Mr. Program Director himself, Luke, with 51 points. Luke's strong suits definitely includes Name That AZ Team. He picked up 4 points last event, and he leads our analysts in that category with 15 total points in Name That AZ Team. However, Luke's strengths do not include trivia, where he only picked up 2 points and has 6 points total for this season. So maybe tonight will be his night.
That's really bad.
And in last, by only 3 points, totally possible to overtake Luke here, we have our guest analyst, Jonah. Jonah got 4 of the 6 trivia questions correct, grabbed 3 points in Name That AZ Team, 2 points from the over-unders, and correctly guessed 6352 to show in win place show. So, with that, it is our final ARL qualifier. It is our second to last ARL prediction show, so we are going to kick off our over-unders. Luke, do you want to briefly explain those over-unders and go into your first pick for the night?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me get our awesome... For everybody at home, it's real quick. I put the fun game show music on real low because it's either that or it's just dead silent on this thing. So let us know if it's too loud, please. And everybody speak up on this show because everyone, we need to listen to Happy Game Show. All right. First game, over-unders. It's easy. There's a question about something that's going to happen. And there's a number associated with it. You're either going to pick above that thing or under that thing. When that thing happens, if you are correct, you get a point. If you are wrong, you get 0 points. If you're Gatlin, we subtract the score.
Whoa.
I just made that part up. That's not true. Our first over-under of the evening is the co-op. The line is 5.5 matches. I'm going to go under. We had one co-op at the last ARL August. The August that was our, the largest qualifier we've had all season. 34, 33 teams, whatever it was, 34 teams. One co-op. So I'm going to go with the under. I think that line is pretty high. Gallon?
Yeah, I had over typed initially, but I didn't really think about how few there were last ARL, so just changed to the under.
Kenny.
We need Kitty to unmute in Discord.
You're unmute. You're muted, buddy. Muted. Muted. Nailed
She's
it.
muted.
We're back. Maybe. Still muted. Hold on.
We got some technical difficulties going.
In Discord. Jonah, go.
Yeah, I can go. I'm going to go with the over because I think more teams might have more driver experience if they're running new drive teams last time. So I think with some more experience and some more tuned mechanisms potentially, I like the over, especially if it's a lower line than last time.
Can you hear me now? That was devastating. Yes. I didn't know what I was saying was when Luke said over and only one co-op last time, I was horrified because I went over initially and then Gatling changed his and then I learned I can also change mine. So I am also going on the under.
Okie doke.
Smart choice. Yeah, you can change, and the only things that we ask you to lock in are all the other shows, or like lock it in once we discuss it. So you're welcome to change.
Excellent.
Yeah. All right. Up next, we have Fallen and Beached Robots. Last month, we had 4. Luke, or actually, no, Jonah, kick us off.
Yeah. What's the line again?
The line is 4.5. So close. It was close last month.
It was. I'm going with the under. I think with more driver experience, more people will be able to avoid the algae, which will cause you to fall or get beached. So I like the under here.
I'm going to go with the over because I think teams are going to be playing really hard. And I think that sometimes that leads to beaching. So I'm going to go over.
Yeah, I took the over the last 2 months in a row, and so just to be different, I'm taking the under this time.
I am taking the under on Fallen Robots. I think that there's going to we're going to be better. What can I say?
All right. So another really, really close over-under last month was Barge RPs. 14.5 is the line, and the actual was 14. So, Luke, what do you think?
Yep, and so for those of you at home, that 0.5 is really important because you can't just say 14. You have to say 1 or below, right? Higher or lower. Barge RPs, I'm going over. I think that we are climbing now. A lot of people getting up off the ground. And I think there were a couple teams who we normally see climb more, didn't climb as much. And I expect that they are going to alleviate that, and then we're going to have the same crew that has been climbing really well. So I think I'm going over.
Yeah, I had pretty much the exact same thought as Luke. I think that there were a lot of teams that should be climbing that were struggling to climb at the last ARL. So hopefully they get their issues figured out, and I'm taking the over.
I also am going with the over because I believe in the teams.
Hashtag believe in the teams.
TM.
I also am going with the over since it was really close last time, and I think mechanisms are more tuned, and now's a great time to show them off.
And to answer the chat, yes, it counts if it's the same team. But you have to get the RP, so you can't do it alone. So, like, 2403 could climb every match, but they need someone to park, right? So doesn't mean that we're not saying, like, it requires more than just the same team climbing every match. But yes, you would imagine that some of those teams would be responsible for more than one of the RPs.
All right. Jonah, do you want to kick off the Reef RPs? Last month, only one Reef RP, and that whole big event. What do you think?
Yeah, I like the over. The line is 4.5 alliances. So
Yes.
I like the over because I think more, again, it's going to be a theme for me. I think more drivers have more experience. They'll be able to score a little bit quicker, and mechanisms might be a little bit faster. So, so more scoring in general, which leads to that RP. So I like the over.
I'm also going for the over. I think that as we have these bigger events, teams might be thinking more about placement and might be prioritizing the RP in their matches at this final ARL to try and get ranked higher. More points if you're ranked higher, too. More championship qualification points for those final rankings. So I'm going to go with the over.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and sway the teams here. I'm taking the under. But this is how I'm thinking about it. A lot of these teams are going to be trying to get picked. They're going to be trying to show up well in the scouting data for the teams that are going to be picking for the ARL Championship. And so in my mind, if you're trying to get picked, you should probably just be trying to put up as many points as possible. And that's not always the best strategy when going for the Reef RP. So if you're trying to score lots of points, just keep scoring the highest level you can.
I'm going to take the opposite route as Gatlin, and if I may sway the teams here for a second, this is your last opportunity to get those very important ranking points for the ARL Championship. You'd hate to not rank 5th and instead be 7th because you went for a higher score in one of your matches. I am taking the over on the Reef RPs. Jokes aside, I do think that last month felt like a bit of like, if it was like a boxing match, it was a lot of just like body shots, like getting to understand each other a lot, like who can outscore who in just pure like matches. And then I think this month, I think teams are going to be a little bit more comfortable with the point thresholds, right, and understanding like the power potential of each other. And so I think a lot more alliances are going to try to eke out some RPs in their matches that they know they're going to win, because they have the experience of last month. So I'm going to go with the over. More Reef RPs.
Two very compelling arguments.
I'm in third place, so help me out.
Got nothing to lose almost. So next we have Friday load-in. The line is 27.5 robots. Last month we saw 25 robots load in Friday, which is awesome, by the way.
Awesome.
Shout out to every single one of those 25 teams for being super goated and getting practice time in. We love to see it. We hope to see all of you guys on Friday at load-in. But the line is 27.5. Luke, where do you think the teams are going to end up?
I'm ready. I am taking the under. I'm taking the under on 27.5. Why? Well, mostly because I'm hoping Gatlin says over. Because I'm trying to catch up on points.
Yeah, you're going to be disappointed.
I'm changing my answer. No, I'm not. I'm going to take the under. I do think 27.5 is a lot of teams. If we get that, if we get 28, that's amazing. I'd be so excited. Remember, practice matches do start around 5 o'clock. We open up at 4. So come on down. Yeah, going with the under.
Yeah, so as I alluded to, I am also taking the under. However, I would be thrilled if the over hit, because that's good for the teams. Get those practice matches in. That experience is invaluable. Plus, it's just more matches to play with the robots that you've worked hard to build. So, unfortunately, I'm taking the under. That line just feels too high.
I too am taking the under, but for a different reason, which is I don't know if you guys have seen the weather forecast recently, but it's going to be raining probably on Friday night. And so I think more teams are going to come up in the morning. I'm going under.
Very good point.
Maybe we need to add a weather report segment to the prediction show. I know a guy.
Oh, that would
Maybe-
be so fun.
Last year was so hot.
That's true.
It was so warm last year.
Sorry,
This
guys,
one and
didn't mean to
October.
Derail you.
All good. I also am going with the under. I also think the line's a bit too high. The weather's a good point. I also think there's some teams that are from Tucson and from Flagstaff that it might just make more sense logistically to show up on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the under here.
All right. Our last over-under is algae popped. The line is 4.5 algae. Last qualifier, we saw the most algae popped of any qualifier so far. Might have something to do with the number of teams at the qualifier. We saw 4 algae popped. So it does, if team number of teams increase, do the number of popped algae increase? That is the question we're trying to decide here. Jonah, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with under. I think again with better drivers and more experience, you'll be able to avoid the algae, or at a minimum, if you get beached, you may not, as you're getting off, you may not pop the algae while you're de-beaching yourself. So, I'm going with the under.
I'm gonna go with the over. I think, like I said before, same as Jonah, sticking with the storyline. But I think teams are going to be playing really hard, and so I think that there will be more popped algae. Plus, it's getting toward the end of the season, so why not? You know, over.
Yeah, so I was looking back at how I answered this question in the past, and I've gotten it right every time, which I was a little shocked about. And I was sitting here, I was thinking, what was going through my head as I've gotten it right every time? And I really think that nothing was going through my head any of the times that I made a guess on this.
Okay.
So I flipped a coin,
Okay.
and I'm taking the over.
Okay. Sure.
All right.
Sounds good. That's scientific to me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I will be taking on the algae the under, mostly because I was hoping everybody else would take the over, but turns out the only person I needed to is taking the over. So, excellent.
You're welcome.
Yay.
All right. If those are our over-unders, we'll see how all that shakes out. We're going to head on over to trivia. Trivia this month is a little different. I made an executive decision that we will be playing a little game Izzy calls Name That Price, where
no.
I'm going to give you, I have 6 suppliers, 6 items.
Oh no.
You must
Oh,
guess
no.
the
Oh,
price
no.
of the item
I'm gonna do so
to
bad.
the closest cent,
Cent?
and the closest answer gets the point. So the only one yas can get
Wow.
Oh my god.
And so for
I'm
chat,
gonna do horrible.
chat, you may not go on the supplier's website, look it up, and post it in chat, okay? Close Andy Mark. I know what you guys are about, okay? So it is like The Price is Right, and I don't know why I couldn't think of the name The Price is. I couldn't think of that. I was just like,
Price is Right. Yeah, is it closest without going over?
remember.
closest period.
But what if we're
Closest.
What if we're equally off?
Then maybe you guys will both get the point.
Oh,
I haven't
Okay.
decided yet.
There you go.
that's fair.
So that's what we're gonna
I'm
do.
horrified.
I'm super excited. So we're gonna start first up. Our friends over at West Coast Products, WCP. How much does a Kraken motor cost?
Dog.
And chat, please participate.
Uh-oh.
Please guess.
Dog.
And I reckon
gonna
all
do
of you guys
so
have been
bad.
involved in the purchasing of these things.
Yeah.
I
I've
feel like
been
we're
involved in the
all-
purchasing of many of these things.
Yeah.
I think Galen and Jonah are gonna really take it away. on this
Which
one.
Kraken? The X60 or X44?
You're asking questions.
This
that
guy
Izzy doesn't know
knows.
the
Yeah,
answers
that was my
Uh,
real. That was
oh,
legit. I was gonna ask
gosh.
the same thing. Is it the X60?
The
or
price.
44?
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Oh.
Jonah with the real questions. That's what I was about to ask. What about the Kraken
It
120?
just says Kraken motors powered by Talon FX.
That is correct, but there are two versions. One
Are they
is-
not priced the same? They are priced the same.
They
No.
shouldn't be. If they are, that's a
They
ripoff.
literally are. They literally are.
Little
Yeah.
Kraken costs the same as Big Kraken.
No.
It does now.
It's close.
Wow.
It's not the exact same, is it?
It's the
The
same.
tariff.
The exact same?
And
Girl.
Jonah just knows
Jonah
it off
already
the
knew
top
it.
of
I
his
do know
head.
it. Yes.
I do think that the
Oh
price
my
recently
God.
went up.
All right, we're waiting on Luke to lock in an answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, take your time, King.
I wasn't even focused.
No, don't take your time. Hurry
Oh,
up.
he's not focused because he was
Bro.
on the supplier
This is
website
horrible.
checking.
No, yeah, right. I know, like, it's around. I know it's around. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, and the winner of this point is Jonah 217.99.
Did he get it on the dot?
He got it on the dot, and again, he must have been on the website recently.
What did you guys put? Because, like, can I just pat myself on the back? I put 215.
Luke did 215.
Dang.
Gatlin did 229.99, and Kenny did 360.
Dang.
Thank goodness.
I don't know.
It
I
is
thought
400
she was-
MSRP.
Well,
Like,
also
not FRC.
originally,
you go.
because Shelby was going to be here, I was like, oh, Shelby, I'm sure orders stuff for 581, so she'll surely know. This will be great.
Come on,
My logic here
man.
with you, Kenny, is that you've written
So-
ideally enough grant budgets to know how much a Kraken costs.
Well, in total.
Um,
You
in
know,
total,
Would
yeah.
think.
Total.
Well,
Well,
that is the
I'm
next one.
impressed,
I
Jonah.
fear is going to be a little. I didn't know the price of this item until I looked it up.
This doesn't bode well for me because I'm about to be in last place off of one category of the game.
Yeah, Jonah's gonna sweep
I
us
think
on this
Jonah's
one,
about
I
to-
think.
Well, this is why I didn't run it by Luke, because I just wanted to do it. So next we have CTRE, a battery beak from CTRE.
Oh.
Costs how much?
That's crazy, because you just, like, buy one of these and then never again.
Exactly. It's just something you don't think about. Chat's
A
putting in the
battery
predicaments.
beak? It can't be that expensive,
Oh.
right?
I don't know.
Right?
But you do know now.
Well, I guess I do.
We'll never forget after this.
Yeah.
I do know that I get annoyed when we lose them.
And I think that when you hear the price, you're gonna get even more annoyed.
Oh, should I go up? Are we locked in yet?
I'm
You can
Why
lock
don't-
in once everyone. I mean,
I don't know, man.
this game here proceeds when you decide you're locked in. If you want to change your answer, that's okay.
All right,
Ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Right. I actually have to do math now. Hold on. Let me go.
Oh, good.
what?
Someone's
wait.
someone's above, someone's below.
Actually, hold on. Okay, so we have a tie between Gatlin and Jonah.
What?
Let's go.
Gatlin guessed 79.99, and Jonah
No!
guessed
Oh, I was so close.
119.99.
Is it 99?
They're
Dang.
tied because
I
they're
was
both
close.
$20 off. It is $99.99 for
That's
a
crazy.
battery beak. So
That is
they're
way
both
more
$20
expensive than it should
off.
be.
I know,
Yeah,
that's
it's
what I
crazy.
thought. I was like, wow, that's so expensive. And maybe
I need to know what
CTRE is
Luke
just
and Kenny
roughing.
put.
Well,
Luke
initially I did
$45.
$19.99.
I
See,
thought
and you would
surely could
and
not be
you'd
more than
think it would be
$45. It's a piece of plastic with probably the cheapest digital readout of all time.
Yeah.
Kenny put $75.99.
I went up to-
So very close.
Yeah.
Close to Gatlin, at least.
Are you gonna be more annoyed when we lose them now, Luke?
Yeah.
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 All right, students, if you're listening, don't lose your battery beak, or you will face the wrath of Luke. All right, next up, we're heading on over to Limelight. How much does a Limelight 4 cost? A Limelight 4, not a Limelight 3. A Limelight 4.
I know they're expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was actually recently on that website too. And I think the price might change per vendor.
We're on the Limelight website.
Okay.
What happens if they're just out of stock all the time? That's what I'm thinking about. So
The posted price.
I think we were trying to.
Guys, should they sell Limelights at market price like they do fish?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So long as it's
cheaper
capped
on
at
funny
Amazon.
as a
600.
joke. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. All right. Is everybody locked in? Everyone's locked in? All right, and the winner of this round is Luke with $450. It is $449. It's $449.
Yeah, Gallon, make that face. I only know this answer because
Gatlin guessed $400, which is the cost of the Limelight
What's
we
that?
we're
tree.
trying to order that.
Oh,
They're
I've been a
very-
Photon Vision guy the last couple of years.
What in the world?
This is a fun
Yeah.
game, Izzy. We need to play this with like the 498 students. This is a fun game.
And one of
True.
the
This is a good to
Nate-
teach them
Nate-
about money.
This is a way that we
This
can
is-
spread the word on how expensive this stuff is. Stop breaking.
And can one of them, Izzy, can you change question 4 and make it how much an FLL spike kit costs instead?
I have a feeling that you'll get the last one and maybe the 5th one. And maybe the 4th one, okay? I think
Can I say that I really hope that Andy Mark Field Perimeter is one of these items?
I'm ready.
Be a throwback.
Alright. Moving on. Swift Robotics. How much is a full blue-red bumper kit with mounting hardware? How much is a full blue and red bumper kit with mounting hardware?
You know, I hear a number thrown around, and I don't know if it's for one set or
And a
both
reminder,
sets.
you guys need to guess to the nearest cent.
Oh.
Which Luke has been entirely ignoring.
I still got a point.
Yeah.
The tax included?
Nope. The listed price on the website.
This is gonna annoy me if it like.
Chat has a
Throws me
variety
for
of
a
guesses.
This is question 4, right?
Somebody said like $70. I wish.
Hint.
All right.
That was a hint.
Everyone would have them if they were $70.
All right. The answer is $999.99. So, Jonah, Gatlin, and Luke pick up that. Kenny, you were so close. You had 1K and then you dropped it $50.
That was the hint about the.
You should.
the
The hint was
cent.
that you're supposed to drop it by a cent, Kenny. So yes, they are very expensive. They are the Louboutins of bumpers, chat.
Hey, can I just say real quick,
True.
sidebar? They're really nice. So.
Yeah.
They're really nice.
Shout out. Swift
They've held up through
Robotics.
so many matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And
But-
Swift is so great to work with, too.
Shout out.
Agreed.
All right. Up next, Gatlin kind of guessed it.
Yes.
The Andy Mark FRC Field Perimeter. If you guys thought everything else on this list was expensive, well, buckle up.
Yeah. Let's see.
Field Perimeter is something ARL purchased with some grant money from the Diamondbacks, so something to think about.
Shout out to the Diamondbacks.
Shout out to the Diamondbacks.
Oh, it keeps rounding my number. That's fun, I don't care.
Wait, my brain. My brain. We did so many. There was a big order. I keep I'm gonna be off, I think. Oh man.
This has got to be the most expensive FRC item, right?
Oh, surely.
Unless carpet. But
There's no way carpet. I mean, carpet maybe over time. Or,
yeah.
I don't know. All right. The correct answer is Luke. Are you locked in?
Yeah. I'm getting my numbers
All right.
confused.
The correct answer
Ready to lose.
is $27,900. Luke guessed 28,000, so he was 100 off. And Gatlin guessed 27,999.99 cents. So Gatlin is 1 cent closer than Luke.
Oh, that's awesome.
Gatlin gets the point and Luke does not. Because
That's
Luke did not.
That's the best
Go
thing
to the
I've heard
nearest
all
cent.
day.
And that was Izzy's instruction, was to go to the nearest cent. And he just
Always
threw down
listen to Izzy.
28,000. So
This is some.
We can just
illusion.
move on.
yeah. Right.
We
The
can just
very
move
next and most fun item comes from FRC Tees,
Oh,
the new supplier of merch for FRC teams.
Okay.
What is, if you go to stores.frctees.com/collections/Arizona-robotics-league,
true.
how
True.
much is an ARL 2025 hoodie? An ARL 2025
Ooh.
hoodie with a really awesome, cool design from stores.frctees.com/collections/Arizona-robotics-league. How much is it?
I feel like is the person that put all of this together one of our analysts right now?
There's a solid chance. There's a solid chance.
Perhaps.
Huh. I don't know how I feel about that.
So we
Well-
basically, this is my Jonah situation. I hit this on that nail. I hit the nail on the head, or it's GG.
Right.
I remember.
Everybody's locked in but Luke.
Frick it.
All right. Luke's locked in. The answer is $41.20, making Kinney
Let's go.
our winner of this point. Luke came in with $41.99, Gatlin came in with $39.99, and Jonah came in with $41.60. So Jonah was 40 cents off. Very close.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys
It's 40.
Nick,
I didn't ignore the decimal.
4120 because it includes the credit card fees. So that's why it's weird numbers.
important. So go ahead to, I'll post the link in the chat. stores.frctees.com/collections/Arizona.
Should we just look at him real quick? Should we just take a little?
Yeah,
peek
yeah,
real
Luke.
quick?
Let's go take
All
a
right,
look.
I'm gonna get rid of
Take a
my
look at
face
the
real
awesome
quick.
work.
All right, chat, we're back. We're taking a look. Yeah. FRCTs, we're powering through here. Follow the QR code or the link in chat. Let's take a look. See, bang! There's that hoodie that costs $41.20. If you got that right, you're Kinney. There is the T-shirt, both the long sleeve version and the short sleeve version. That's the front. That's the back. And finally, the sticker pack. All right, back to you, Izzy.
All right, our awesome merch. Kinney has been sending me teasers for the last few weeks, and I've been so excited about the merch drop. I think it is so fun. So, with that is the conclusion of trivia. Thank you for playing my game, even if you didn't know or want to play it.
We all walked away with points, though, right? Like, everybody got
Yes.
one.
Everybody
Yeah,
got
nice
one.
work, team.
And I hope
Thank
I hope the
goodness.
students at home
Thank
learned
goodness.
the value of how expensive your robot is.
And
So-
I hit my average. I got 2 trivia.
You did.
You know?
hit your average.
You know?
Nice work.
Consistency
Consistency.
gets you
right.
picked.
All right, this next game is gonna be pretty hard. I'll be honest. We're gonna play Name That AZ Team. So what's gonna happen for our analysts is that Arheo is going to post, or Sly Guy, is gonna post a picture of a robot from a different year, with the bumpers blurred out, and you have to guess what robot that is. You don't have to guess the year. If you want to include it in your answer, if you're feeling fancy, that's all right. And then we're going to reveal what team that is. So this is Chat's favorite game. Chat loves the robots.
We got this, chat.
Chat really just wants to see the robots.
Me and you, nobody
So-
else.
Yeah, last month, chat did not say a word until we started putting robots on the screen. So,
True.
without further ado, Sly Guy is going to send a message in Discord with the first robot.
All right, and then I gotta set this up for
And
the
then-
folks at home. Give me 1 second. Bang, 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 bang. Hold on. Bang. All right, chat. There you go.
Robot number 1.
Spicy year.
Very.
Cool robot.
Cool robot.
I love laser cut wood. It
I
looks
do
so
too.
cool.
I do too. This must be state? Question mark.
It is.
That's for sure state.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
You got a Sangy shirt in
You
the
can see
back.
the volunteer shirts.
Oh. Hey.
Yeah.
All right, everybody
Context
is
clues.
locked in. The correct answer is 4183 from 2020. I think everybody got that.
Bang.
Really fun one, and let me caution that it's about to get really hard. So unless you're just the goat of
Oh,
of
dear.
this thing.
Oh dear.
So 1 point for chat.
We do the next one.
Yep.
All right. Bang. Oh, sorry,
What is
chat.
the Photoshop on this?
Let me zoom out for a
I
sec.
don't know. That's a question for Sly Guy.
Oh.
Photoshop
Oh!
is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
I've seen that end effector a few too many times.
Oh.
I didn't know who this was, so maybe I Luke the robot. Luke the robot. Luke, we're seeing your Google Chrome.
Yeah, I know. I don't know the number. I'm typing in the name. I was gonna recuse myself. Bang. I just wanted to know the number. I wasn't gonna put it for sure.
But you knew.
But I knew the name.
Okay.
But that doesn't count.
Well, there are now cheating allegations against you in
Eh.
chat. So.
You know, it wouldn't be the first time.
Oh.
Whoa.
It's okay. He's so far
Like,
behind the
I need a
lead
minute.
anyway.
Yeah, you guys gotta give me a bone, bro. I don't get that point. I didn't even. I
need a
wrote the
minute.
name. You
Yeah,
guys
I
know-
think knowing the name of this team is impressive enough.
I feel like the name's cooler than the number.
I would agree.
Dang. Well,
I'm gonna be hyping this up and then get it wrong. That would be hilarious.
I had
The name
no
is
clue
cooler
who
than
this-
the
I don't know
number?
the name or the team.
the name is cooler
I'm
than the number.
lost.
What does that mean?
I mean, it's cool. Are we locked in?
What if I could tell you the name
No.
of the robot too?
That one
And
definitely.
worst case,
Okay, go
throw
ahead.
down 4
Go ahead.
numbers.
Go ahead, Gatlin. Go ahead,
The
Gatlin.
robot's
Good.
name is Birdie.
I.
Oh.
That's a hint. No. That's a
Hint.
hint.
That-
That is a
And
hint.
I'm happy to give it.
No.
I'm happy to give that hint.
No. I think we just removed this question from.
Okay, let's go.
This was a hard one. All right, everybody's locked in.
This is crap.
All right, the answer is 7620. The
I didn't
anthem
get it,
bolts.
Ah.
Gatlin
Oh.
guessed 7620. Luke put in anthem bolts. Guys, do we give him the point?
No.
No.
don't.
All right.
No.
All
I
right. moving-
legit. I just knew the name, and so I was gonna just write the name, and then look at the number. Which is why I did it.
Okay. All right. Up next, your next robot has been posted.
True. Bang.
The same year as the last one.
True.
Same year.
Got googly eyes. Oh boy.
These are all years I wasn't doing FRC.
That's why you never stop doing FRC.
What the heck?
Huh. Yeah, I have no idea on this one. No idea.
If you don't know, you're welcome to put a guess.
Context clues. Context
Is
clues.
there context clue?
There,
No.
See,
Yeah, I mean, there's one
I-
context
I
clue.
feel like there might be one.
There
context
is?
clue.
Yeah, there is.
I could tell you that this is in good old Desert Financial
I don't
Arena at Arizona State
That's
University.
true. That's true.
That
Forks
narrows it
up.
down to
I don't know what the
about
context
32.
is.
Ah,
What is the context?
how did that
I
happen?
mean, it's googly eyes.
My desktop background.
There's a
just showed-
limelight.
How did that happen?
It has
We have
googly
the same
eyes.
desktop back.
Does anyone? Yeah, thank you, thank you. It is a nice wallpaper. Thank you. How did I do that, chat? Literally, what? I'm just hovering my cursor over the display.
All right, I guess the only thing that I could think of might be a context clue.
Is everybody locked in? Everyone's
Yeah.
locked in?
I guess
The
so.
answer
Yeah.
is 2449 2019.
The context clue is the green tape.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
Green-
I looked at.
Shoot.
I
just
saw
the
green and black wheels.
I was
Yeah.
looking at the googly eyes.
The green tape or those belts?
Hmm.
Are those belts, chat? Is that what's going on here?
No, that's definitely tape.
Aha!
That's me cray.
I was gonna zoom in. Hold on.
All right.
Bang.
This is nuts.
Nuts.
Sorry, I'm zooming in for
Luke,
I'm a
chat
big
real quick.
I'm a big fan of functional tape on robots.
Your next robot has been posted.
I can zoom in a little bit for you, chat. Bang, bang.
Also, potential context clues.
Now this is hard.
This is yeah.
All right, put my guess in real quick.
I see someone I know in the background.
Oh, context clues. Surely Slide Guy wouldn't do.
He's so careless.
Yeah, surely he wouldn't put the the robot and the teams right behind.
Well, it's not
Well-
1492 because they're looking in a different direction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, I'm gonna be so bad at this. Name that robot
Right.
this week.
Kenny and Luke have locked in.
Indeed.
And we established I'm not allowed to just put a question mark. I feel like
you
we
need to
established
throw
that
in
early
4
on.
numbers, or 3 numbers, or 2 numbers if you must, but you need to put some numbers
Oh.
down.
Are we just waiting on me?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Look at the context clues.
I just don't even know what context clues I would. I mean, I see team shirts in the background, but I can't.
So many context clues.
I'm gonna put a team that I know it isn't, but that hasn't been a name that robot all year, and I think that they deserve a shout out.
Oh, okay, that's
All
fair.
right.
There you go.
The answer is
That's a strat.
2662. 2018.
Oh,
So as you can
finally.
see, there's some green. Don't they wear black and green?
That
Yep.
year, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
The thing is,
Well, you can see in the human player station. The human player station, there's a 2662 student.
Oh. Wow, you. No, so
Context clues.
my context clue is that whenever I think Arizona clamp robot, it's always 2662 in my head. Always.
Oh.
Always.
There you go.
No matter what.
You know, and I just put 3019 because it's my alma mater, and I see someone in a 3019 shirt way in the background, not at the field. Shout
You
out to
had
them.
guessed
Right.
2662, the guess before.
I did
Green?
do that. I did do
I
that.
feel like you already had the
Uh-oh.
answer.
Whoops.
Oh, that's my bad. If any, yeah.
All right. 2 more robots. Let's look at them. Next robot.
Oh.
Good old 2022. If that wasn't obvious.
These are all
Huh.
from years. Not all of them. This is from another year. I don't know any of these robots.
Kenny, weren't you back then or no?
2022, no.
I don't know, man.
Chat's pretty good at this.
Hmm.
It's got Swerve.
It
Which
does
is
have Swerve.
interesting
I-
for
I-
2022.
I agree. I'm noticing that there wasn't a lot of that going on. Believe me.
Big hint.
Yeah.
There was
That's,
not.
I don't know
Maybe the
anything at this
correct team
point.
number is the friends we made along the way. That's what chat says.
I'm torn between two teams.
Yep. I also have two guesses. All right, chat.
You,
Zoom and enhance. Zoom and enhance. Checking it out. Zoom and enhance. It's not helping at all.
if you tell me your two guesses, I'll tell you my two guesses.
No.
Is that not allowed?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sitting
No.
on. Okay. Lizzie said it's not allowed.
Izzy says it's not allowed.
Oh.
Who had Swerve this year? You know what? That's fine. I don't care. I'm taking Gatlin's route.
Okay.
What's my? Are you looking at my answers?
No.
No.
He's not.
Oh, random team number. Got it.
I've locked.
All right. Waiting on
That's
Joan at a lock.
If it's gonna be one of the ones I was gonna say out loud, but then I changed it to something completely different, I will be upset.
I think it will be.
I know it's not this team, but here we go.
All right, the answer is 41-46. So Gatlin gets the point.
It
Luke
almost went
guessed
that direction.
3019.
I guessed 3019.
Yeah.
Gatlin did it, so I thought I would do it.
Shout out to 3019.
Shout out.
Yeah, I remember 41-46 was one of the early Arizona Swerve teams.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that this robot was
That-
Swerve until
I-
someone said it.
I will admit that that was one of the two I was gonna say. So
Well, you
Huh?
didn't.
dang
So,
it. Dang it.
Last
dang it,
robot.
What in the? We scan the QR code. Is that allowed?
You can't scan the QR code.
Dang,
But
the
there
blue
are context
flames.
clues.
Locked.
Wait.
Okay.
That was fast.
It's locked, and somehow the text changed to the wrong font in the spreadsheet.
Is this 2022?
It is 2022. Yes. Or no, it is.
Is everybody locked?
Oh yeah.
All right. The answer is 68-33.
Yeah.
So Jonah and
Yeah.
Luke both pick up a point.
No shot.
Locked that so fast. I was ready.
Yes.
Dang.
Phoenix Robotics.
Yeah.
All right, and with that, that is the conclusion of trivia and Name That AZ team. So now it's time to get into the more analytical portion of our show tonight. We're heading into win, place, show. So for win, place, show, you need to guess a team that will win, a team that will place, and a team that will show. Place is the top 2, 3,
Place top 4.
top 4 in the rankings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically like Alliance captain status, like top 4.
All right. And so the big thing here is that you can't reuse anybody from the season. So you need to pick strategically. Luke, do you want to take it away with your win, place, shows?
Happy to. I was doing this earlier, getting it ready, and I realized I left some pretty big options on the table, so I'm quite excited. I have my win as 498C. I think that the robot did fairly well at the last event, but wasn't really, it was kind of a shell of itself. So I'm putting my faith in 498C for this weekend. Huge that I have not used them yet. I don't know how. My place is 1165. Clearly, they came ready to roll in ARL August. I cannot believe I didn't think about it last month. So 1165 is in my place slot, and my show slot, I have 2478. They ranked top 3 last event, top 2. They were captain, whatever it was. Surely they make the playoffs with really good showing. Shout out to 2478. I will say that you were one of the candidates, the finalists, if you will, for Schroyer's ARL August Hotbot. So, on your way. Good job. So those are my 3.
All right. Gatlin, you want to take it away?
Yeah, like Luke with the win, I've got 498C. I don't think that I could say better than Luke did. I think that the robot did fairly well, but could do much better than it did. So I think that I'm going to take them with the win. With the place, I'm going with 6352. And then with the show, I'm going with 4146.
All right.
For mine, unfortunately, very similar to Luke. For my win, I have 498C and Gatlin for my first place. And then for place, I also have 1165. They did really great last event. And then for show, I have 9704. They haven't gone unpicked yet this season at the events they've competed at. So I think that's a pretty safe bet that they'll be picked again.
And for me, I'm sort of rounding out with the win with everyone else. I have 498C. For the place, I'm putting 4146. They were really putting up some game pieces the last time, so I could see them really powering through and getting a lot more there. And then for show, I have Epsilon 11100. They added stuff to their chassis bot, so I think teams might be pleasantly surprised with what they show up with. So
Insider info.
It's on their Instagram.
Insider info.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah.
So those are our win place shows. Everybody with 498C in the win. So if everybody gets 5 points, does anybody really get 5 points? Or not? We'll see.
But Gatlin loses 5 points.
Right, of course.
I don't know.
So, all right, and then up next we have our Golden Alliance. So our Golden Alliance is you have to make every single pick perfectly. So you need to get the captain, the first pick, and the second pick all correct. Luke, are we allowed to reuse teams here? Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And so the winner of the Golden Alliance, only been done once this season by Gatlin, it multiplies your score. So if you've had a rough week in trivia and name that AZ team, and if you have a rough week for the over-unders, you really are going to want to nail this Golden Alliance. So Jonah, what do you have, or who do you have for your Golden Alliance?
Yeah, I have 498C in the captain spot. I think they're going to come out and just sort of do really well. The ground intake with the climb, super powerful, and the ability to get those very quick L1s will give them that edge on the Reef RP. So I think they'll end up ranking at the top. They'll pick up Plasma so that they sort of run a double ground intake. Really difficult to play defense against them. And then for their second pick, picking up 9059 Coltec. So that way they can potentially play defense on the other alliance. So they can have that sort of 2 offense, 1 defense combo. So 498C, 2403, and 9859.
Nice. All right, Kenny?
I went similar. So for my captain, I did 2403. I think they're just going to sweep this season for their first place. And then for my first pick, I went with 498C. I also think 498C has had a little bit more consistency issues like we saw last event. And so I think 2403 is just more reliable. So I think I'll just be on top, but go with 498C for first pick. And then I'm wearing my 1011 World Championship 2017 t-shirt. So I had to go with 1011 for my second pick. So I know they were the last pick of the second alliance, or the third robot on the first alliance last qualifier. I'm ready for them to run it back.
Nice.
Wow.
So for my captain, I picked 498C. And then I don't think that anyone should be picking against 2403 winning the event at this point. They've won all of the prior ARL qualifiers this year. And then just like Jonah, to round it all out, I've got 9059.
All right. Luke, round us out here with your Golden Alliance.
All right, my Golden Alliance. Well, I I did pick them to win, so I am going to take 498C in the captaincy spot. I think the climb plus algae, and maybe some more co-ops happening this event. There's a good chance there. And then I have, like Gatlin has said, and like Kimmy's saying, I do think we're destined for a 2025 plasma sweep. And it would be kind of hard to bet against them, so I do have 498C picking up 2403 with the first pick. And then the last pick of the draft, we do run the 4x4 at our larger events, right, for Robot Alliances. And because there's only 4 total alliances, we actually get some robots that you might think would go earlier, decently scoring teams. Sometimes if they're having like an off day, something breaks, an elevator falls off type situation, they fall a little bit lower. So I'm taking 9704. I think they round out the number 1 alliance.
All right. Well, with that is our show for this evening. All of the games have been concluded. Thank you to our analysts for joining tonight. Big thank you to the sponsors and volunteers that help make ARL awesome. We're going to have an awesome event this week, so big shout out to the Diamondbacks and Honeywell, to Cactus High School and the Cobra Robotics Booster Club, Cobra Robotics, and AZ First. Without all of these awesome sponsors, ARL could not happen. Kenny, are we looking for any more volunteers this weekend? Are we all locked in?
We are maxed out on volunteers. Yeah, we're maxed out on volunteers. So I know there's been a couple people who have applied today. If you did apply, I unfortunately do not have a spot for you at this event, but I might have a couple slots at the event next week. Oh, or I do have one judge role. So if you're over 18 and you want to try judging, I've got a spot for you.
All right. Well, you heard it from the volunteer coordinator herself. If you're above the age 18 and you want to judge, please come on out. But yeah, big thank you to our sponsors, big thank you to the volunteers, big thank you to our analysts, and big thank you to the teams and everyone that participated in chat.
Yeah, huge chat night. Huge chat episode. Yeah. This was great.
Yeah, absolutely massive dubs from chat. For all announcements regarding to ARL and anything going on in our side of the world, please head on over to our Discord or our socials for that information. If your team needs anything, please lean on the community that we have built over the last 4 years. It has all gone by in the blink of an eye. It is crazy. We're about to round out year 4. So let's have an awesome qualifier. And I will see you guys all on Friday for load-in. So thanks, y'all.
Thank you, Izzy. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you, y'all.
Thank you.